Welcome Bienvenidos a Messy Bun Sister Podcast. Yo soy Alyssa.
Soy Lorena.
And this is episode
26.
Yes.
My favorite year of life.
That's how old David is right now.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my favorite year of life. How old are you? 27?
26. 27.
Was good for you too?
26 was a good year. I had the
baby.
baby.
Yeah. It was 26.
Because then you're still like in your mid 20s and it's like you feel more like an adult, but you're still like super young.
Which is what we're talking about today.
Adulting.
Being an adult and what that even means.
And how sucky it is.
Something to look forward to, kids. It's crazy. Speaking of adults. Man, I was listening to old podcasts and it's insane the amount of times I like sniffle.
Yeah.
Or go or
burp
or cough. It's like right when I get on the podcast,
Mark,
it's like I have allergies.
You sniffle all the time. Like I think it's a habit. I honestly think that you maybe don't even realize that you've made it a habit for yourself to just go.
You do that too.
I know.
Maybe if we notice, we should slap each other.
Okay.
No?
Don't slap me.
You didn't
scared me.
You didn't.
But now I feel like I need to.
See? It's a habit for me too. Okay, so we're going to try to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're talking about adulting today.
Yeah.
Why did you choose?
I was starting a story. But I think it's funny. I was talking to our cousin Selenia, and this was like maybe a year ago. And
hi, Selenia.
Hey, and Arona Marisa. And we were talking about like when did our parents feel like adults? Because we're both in our 30s, and we were like, we're just like barely starting to feel
like an adult. Wow.
And I asked Mom, and she was like, I was like 24, 25. I know. And I was like, probably because she had me at the time.
So I had Liam, and I still feel like a kid.
Yeah, Selenia has 2 kids.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm just starting to feel like an adult. And she said she asked her dad, and he said the same thing too. I was like 24. I know.
That's crazy.
I know. It's just a different generation.
And I wonder if it's partly because of social media, so we still feel like connected to like
a lot of
youth
kid
and
things.
Culture, like pop culture.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? But
you also have to think like their parents, the grandparents. That was during like the Depression. They were alive in World War II and the Depression, so they had like to grow up quick. So maybe when they got older, they taught their kids how to
just grow up quick.
Yeah. And then the baby boomers kind of had, no offense, baby boomers, but like they kind of had it not easy, but they like are going to have social security. Mm-hmm. They having a degree actually meant something. So they got, jobs right out of college that paid good money. They have really good 401k.
I don't know.
Prove me wrong, baby boomers.
You're saying that to Mom and Dad.
Prove me wrong, Mom and Dad.
And you haven't seen them in a month.
I saw them today.
Also happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Yeah, except this is going to come out after St. Patrick's Day.
Happy day after St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
We did something fun yesterday.
St. Patrick's Day.
Go on.
I don't know the rest of the song. Who knows?
Nope. Wait.
What will be?
Yeah, you're right.
But I'll make you this guarantee. See. No, I don't want to keep singing.
Shout out John Mayer. We love you. I lost my train of thought.
I don't know. Oh my gosh, I did it. I told you I felt like I needed to.
Okay.
Let's just do this.
Okay. Oh, we have a new review of the week. Yeah.
before I say it, I did want to tell y'all because this is how you would do it is you have to go to you can leave a review on YouTube or Instagram and we can see that they're there too. But if you want to leave a review on the podcast, you go to the podcast app and you can leave a review there.
And honestly, we love seeing the ratings and reviews. So even if you don't leave a review, leave a rating.
Yeah.
Tell us what you really think.
We have more ratings than we do reviews.
But still, I like to read the reviews.
Okay. This one comes from Abe the Babe. No, just kidding. Abe the Babe. The subject line is, it's all in the group. And that's an inside joke with me and Abe. Kind of. I guess Abe was in our young adults group at church. Mm-hmm. And Abe and I, was it Abe and I that led a group?
Say Abe and I 5 times fast.
Abe and I, Abe and I, Abe and I, Abe and I, Abe and I. Is that 5?
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, we had to do a video to invite people to come to our group. And it was we made a song that was it's all in the group. It's all in the group. I don't know the rest of the song we did. Okay, so he says, this podcast makes my mornings and my days off that much better. Being away from you two and the guests on the show is always hard, but this show makes me feel like I'm listening to y'all right in front of me. Come visit NYC and do an on-location shoot. Make it happen.
Nah. You gonna pay for it?
I was thinking, though, we should go before he moves back home. Anyways.
I'm going for my birthday.
I want to go.
Come.
Okay. Alyssa, you should talk about the time we decided to start a health journey and you came running in my neighborhood. Lauren, remember that?
What?
I'll tell you in a bit when we're done. Lauren, remember that time we led worship together and didn't even know who each other was, but I was already friends with your brother and sister. You also didn't talk to me. Rude. Mm-hmm. Either way, y'all are hilarious. Tear it up. Stay cool. Kewl. Never change. See you next year. HAKAS. Keep in touch.
HAK. Huh?
I don't know what.
Hanks?
He said it's I don't know what they're called.
An acronym?
Yeah. Have a killer ass Sunday. That's what it means.
Thanks.
And Abe, let us know what that means.
We don't know.
ASS. I said ASS. I'm sorry.
I slapped you.
Thanks,
okay.
Abe.
Wait.
Thanks, Abe.
What about you went running in his neighborhood?
Well, so it was crazy. We were let's start running. It was me, Abe, and David. And we were at Abe's house, y'all's house. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, should I bring my phone if we're going to run together? I'll just leave it. I don't want to hold it in my hand. I have a pocket.
I think I know the story.
Okay, well, I ended up taking it, thank God, because we started running and David went off. And so Abe and I were running together for a little bit. And then Abe takes off. And I was like, okay. And there's it's really hilly. Mm-hmm. So I see him go down the hill. And then I trip over this big rock. And I fall over and sprain my ankle. I'm bawling my eyes out.
Oh,
it hurts so bad. And I have bruises on my knees. And I'm like, Abe, Abe. But he had put his headphones in.
Wow.
And so he didn't know I was going to fall.
Yeah.
So he's still running. And I'm like, Abe, Abe. And thankfully I had my phone. Mm-hmm. So I called Abe. And then I called David. But because Abe was closer, so I knew he would
Yeah.
But I was like, if I didn't have my phone, I would literally have to crawl back to their house. And I'm bawling. I'd never hurt myself that bad. I thought I broke my ankle, but I just sprained it. It was huge. It was twice the size.
Was it the size when you were pregnant?
It's bigger than that. It was crazy. I had rips, and then I had Lululemon leggings.
Oh no!
And I tore them. On the knee where I scuffed my knee.
Oh no!
Freaking
sorry, Alyssa.
$100 leggings ruined.
Jeez.
Anyways, that's the story.
It's a funny story. So we're thinking about adding a new segment to our podcast. Uh-huh. And first of all, we need to figure out a new little jingle. But anyway, so what it is, it's going to be news stories in San Antonio.
News stories of the week.
No.
News stories of the week.
Because that's just the same thing, but going down.
Yeah, I know.
I was trying to think of.
Review of the week. News stories of the week.
Well, I'll think about it off pod.
Okay.
But I'm thinking like ding, 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 ding. You know,
Coming
like
to you live from...
yeah, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
No. Anyway,
Your top news for today.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop saying anyway. Oh,
Anyway.
Alyssa has.
I do.
It's not a news story, but I thought it was. Dang it! The segment's ruined. It's not even a news story.
Well, do you want me to say it or no?
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, this is 20 things that are weird everywhere except San Antonio.
That's too many, but just say a couple.
Going honking after your basketball team wins in the playoffs.
Uh-huh.
Basically shutting down the city with any chance of snow or ice.
Huh?
But not before we ransack HEB to buy food and supplies will undoubtedly last longer than the cold weather does.
Yes. I wasn't here.
This is from SA Current, by the way.
Okay.
Referring to locations as in or outside the loop. I didn't know that was like a not. I mean, I guess there's not like really loop highways in other cities. I don't know.
I don't know. I
live
there.
outside the loop. You live inside
I
the
live
loop.
inside both loops.
Whoa. See, these I don't. Having a dedicated fan dress up as Jesus' version of a local Spurs team. We have Spurs Jesus.
We love you, Spurs Jesus. We love you, Spurs Jesus. You're the Jesus.
Okay. I didn't know this was a thing.
What?
Camping out at local park to reserve a spot for Easter weekend.
Breckenridge?
Yeah.
Brackenridge Park. People do that, Alyssa.
I didn't know that.
Where have you been? You're not a true.
Oh my life.
You're not a true San Antonian.
I'm not.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, add. Next. What was yours?
Oh. This okay, so
Oh, yelling, show your shoes at girls and women in fancy dresses. That's a Fiesta thing.
that is such a San Antonio thing.
And Dad claims that he started it all.
What? Ever.
That's what he said. I believe him.
Okay, Okay, so the intention is for this to be local news stories, but I thought this one was interesting.
Is this local?
Oh, it's 444.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, just so you guys know,
We're reset again.
because some of y'all asked us about 444 and kind of what it means. So me, Alyssa, and our friend Joyce, who lives in New Jersey, have been saying, she's been seeing 1010, 1111. I've been seeing 333, 444, 444, 444.
I've only really seen 444 and I saw 333 today.
I've been seeing 333 and 444.
I usually see 444.
In the middle of the night the other night, I woke up.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
Literally, I woke up for some reason, looked at my phone, and it was 444, and I was like, screenshot. And I literally went back to bed.
So you were woken up just to be reset and then went back to bed?
I guess so.
Weird.
We're getting reset in the Matrix. That's what our dad says. Anyway, so this is a news story. Obviously, it's not local, but I thought it was interesting. The creator of Jelly Belly, which are jelly beans, now introduces CBD-infused jelly beans.
I feel like though it tastes gross.
I love candy. Not a day goes by where I not only eat candy in some form, but I think about new candies. Sorry, I'm just reading what this says.
It made it sound like that was something you were thinking about.
Not a day goes by. Okay, anyway.
Why do you think? I mean, I guess it's interesting.
Yeah, well, because it says jelly beans. The CBD infused jelly beans come in 38 different flavors, including toasted marshmallow, piña colada, strawberry cheesecake, cinnamon, spicy licorice, mango, and more. So it started when the creator of jelly beans, learned about the benefits of CBD oil and wanted to see if anyone had taken the concept to jelly beans. Apparently, according to him, no one had. Although he sold the rights to Jelly Belly in 1980. He's officially back in the bean business. Anyway, I thought it was interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I'll try some and let y'all know how it is.
Okay. Alrighty, let's get into it.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding. And back to your regular scheduled programming.
Yeah. So I wanted to talk about adulting, kind of what we talked about at the beginning of the pod, is because like I feel like I feel like it's is it getting smoky in here? No.
Time is your thing.
I set an alarm. I feel like nobody really, like not in school, I feel like not even in college, nobody really prepares you for what it really means to be an adult. What are you looking at?
I thought there was a worm outside. Sorry.
Y'all, we are having ADD day today.
I'm sorry.
Maybe the CBD will help. Okay, so one of the things that I kind of wanted to go, so I have a list of things that I'm like, okay, these are for sure adulting things. So number one that came to mind were taxes.
Oh, gosh.
So how do you do your taxes normally?
Well, like in my adult life, I've done them. Mom's helped me do them on TurboTax.
Yeah.
And then when I got married, we just still did them on TurboTax. But these last couple of years, like we're going to have to hire somebody because we're both self-employed. Like it's a lot harder.
So what is
And
that?
then we have a house. Now we have a kid. It just gets like ridiculous.
So you can't, like you feel like TurboTax didn't help?
No, no.
Yeah.
It was just really difficult, especially because when we first got married, I did half a year with a W-2 and then the other half with a 1099. And then David did that year with a W-2, I think.
Just so y'all know who haven't done taxes yet, maybe you're too young to do taxes or whatever, but W-2 is like what standard people
if you have an employer,
a full-time job.
1099 is if you're like self-employed and
contractor.
contracted.
Yeah. These are the forms the government makes you fill out.
Yeah. So it's just like a lot of information and it was just difficult. We're going to have to hire somebody.
You know, I'm in my early 30s and I still don't know if I claim a 1 or a 0. You know?
I think you're supposed to claim 0.
Oh, but there's some instances where you're supposed to claim 1.
Well, I think I can claim 1 because I have a kid.
That's the thing is like, I don't know.
Some people, maybe you claim yourself.
Listen.
I don't know. No idea.
And then like I try to like sometimes when I started this new job, and even every time I start a new job,
why was it like sorry? Like, okay, Carol Ann said she's like in school now. She said that now she takes a class in college that like goes over all that stuff and mortgages instead of like college algebra. Because it's like, why? Why do I take college algebra? Like, why is not something like that a basic?
Why are you yelling at me?
Because I'm mad.
I know. No, I agree. But like, I forgot my point.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got really mad at me for some reason.
Mad at you. At the system.
Oh. I remember now. So I want to ask my HR people, like, what do I do? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, you need to contact a tax professional, which I mean, legally is correct. But still, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to hire a tax professional.
You have to.
I know. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, taxes are awful. So we do TurboTax, and there's another one.
And Trent has an easy time doing that, being self-employed.
So it's complicated. We can talk about it like off because it's like really complicated. And I don't know what he does. Honestly.
Okay.
But yeah, I think he's 10. I don't even know. That's the thing. I was like, I just worry about myself, and
Wow.
I know. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So we use TurboTax, and we just kind of put everything on how it is, I guess. Last year was interesting because we were in New York. Oh yeah. So we had to
have to pay state taxes.
Yeah.
Right?
So we had to pay federal tax, state tax, and city tax.
What?
You have to pay a city tax in New York City. Yeah. So
why would anybody live in New York City?
So we have to do that again this year because we lived half the year in there. I know.
That sucks.
We haven't started our taxes yet. Oh, get mine too, please.
Hold
okay.
Mine.
Thanks for getting my water. Thanks.
Okay.
These are HEB sparkling water, natural orange. No calories, no sodium.
When you're an adult, you drink sparkling water
with your pinky up.
Gross.
Okay, next.
Thank
the
you, HEB.
DMV.
Actually, haven't been to the DMV in a couple years.
Why?
Well, the last time I went was when I had to change my name,
Oh.
but I haven't gone since then.
So,
Because you can renew your license a couple times online.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's so nice. I think it's only one time.
I think it's 2, and then you have to go take your picture again.
Oh. Well, okay, so I went to my my driver's license expired from Texas when I lived in New York.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about that.
So, okay.
You were in the middle of it. Sorry.
So, so I had to get, and I didn't want to not have a driver's license. You know what I mean?
You can't not, right? I guess you can have an ID.
I can have an ID, but I wanted a driver's license.
But you
So-
don't even drive in New York.
They had this cool thing called Maven, which is by GMC, I think, where they would keep these cars in the garage and you can rent them for like 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
So, and it's like $10 an hour. And so like when mom came to visit, like I would take her to the airport, you know, so it's kind of cool. Like when people came to visit, I could actually like
Pick them up, drop them off.
pick them up and drop them off and like rent the car for like, $20 for the
Wow.
time that I had it. Yeah. So, and then when we went to New York, we went to,
Like upstate?
like upstate, we rented a car and I drove, you know what I mean? So it was like nice to have
a driver's
license when I was up there, even though I didn't really need it. But, so they have this, and I don't even know if they have this in Texas because I need to change my license back, to Texas license, but, they had like a point system.
Okay.
So I had to have it's like my social security card was 2 points, my old ID was 2 points, and my birth certificate was 2 points. So it was like 6 points I had to like get. It was weird. So I didn't realize that the first time I went. So we went and I didn't have my driver's or my birth certificate. So I had to go back again another day and get my driver's license. Is stupid. Yeah. But that's the last time I've been to the DMV. But it's just like long lines. Nobody's helpful.
Yeah. I feel like everybody's rude or like mad at you.
I think they're mad because they deal with a lot of different people.
Yeah.
And then they have to fill out all these forms, and working for the government doesn't sound fun. Do you want to go get my, I'm making jalapeno poppers,
Yeah.
and my alarm just went off, so Alyssa can do it. Another reason why I feel like get up. Good job. Okay, Google, stop. We also have OK Google. Another thing with like the DMV is, obviously, is it the DMV that you have to have like registration and that kind of thing? Alyssa, turn the fan off. That is so loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that on the pod, but Alyssa, turn the stove fan on. What is wrong with you?
It was really smoky.
It's okay, Alyssa. She said it got really smoky. Anyway, so another thing is like registering your car, and there's registering the car, and then, what's the other thing you have to do? Inspection. So that was one thing.
I have to get mine.
Your car inspected?
Well, I did, but I have to do it I have to do the online thing.
See, I don't even know that either.
So you get it inspected and then you...
At a car place?
Yeah. What have you done in the past?
I don't remember. It's been a while.
Well, oh yeah, because you got a new car.
Yeah.
So you get it inspected at a car place. And then online you say, this is where I got it inspected. And then they send you your new registration sticker.
I thought you had to go to the place, the registration place.
No, you can do it online.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all. This is where we're talking about adulting. Like, I don't know.
And you're 31.
I know. And then another thing you have to deal with cars is like, you have to get your oil changed every 5,000 miles.
Check your tires.
Yeah, check your tires. Make sure. So the awesome thing about... Is the fan still on?
Yeah, I just put it on low.
One awesome thing about Discount Tire is they do free checks.
I know y'all love Discount Tire. I love Discount Tire most of the time, but I went and got my tire checked. Well, I didn't go. Okay. I went once. They checked my tire. I know. Maybe David took it both times. So David took my car to get the tire checked. And recently I had a thing in it. Did I talk about this already?
Mm-mm.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay, so they had gotten it patched for free. They'll do it for free.
Uh-huh.
But recently my air was going low again, so I went to check it. And the guy was like, this patchwork was wrong or not done right, so we can't do this other patch. Like, you have to get a whole new tire. And David's like, I'm pretty sure the last time we got it patched was with you guys. Mm-hmm. And he was like, no, we don't do it this way. And it's company policy, like, because your tire was patched wrong the first time, that we can't do it again. And I'm like,
you don't keep your car records?
We have them somewhere. I need to go back and check it.
I keep all my car records.
All of them. David hoards papers, so I'm sure he has it somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I have to still get that tire fixed.
So are you driving bad?
Well, it's just like it hasn't gone low.
Okay.
Like quickly, he filled the air up again, and it's lasted like, what? That was like a week and a half ago.
So that's another thing you have to deal with as an adult is your car being weird and crazy.
And gas.
And everything.
Yeah.
No, I'm stressed out.
What's
and
next
then you
on
also
your
have
list?
to like clean your car and like keep it clean and make sure if you have a premium car, put the right gas in it.
I have diesel.
Yeah, and like it's just there's a lot of work. The next one is credit cards and credit card debt and credit score.
Well, that's like real heavy on my heart right now because David and I are doing the Dave Ramsey thing, the Financial Peace University. And so it's like last Tuesday in class. Yeah, I did actually. But that was just because the video was good. There was like a spiker guy that had gotten out of like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. And a lot of them were credit cards. And he's like started crying. He's like, I'm not a slave to anybody anymore. And he was crying. So then I started crying. It was really good. You gonna slap me again?
No, have I done it?
No, I just did it.
But have I done it though?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention
to me.
Okay, so on Tuesday though, like there were some people there.
You say Tuesday still?
What is it?
Last week you said Tuesday too.
Like Tuesday?
Like Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
On Tuesday, they cut up some of their credit cards.
Who's they?
Like some of the people in the class.
Do you have credit cards?
Yeah, but I didn't have them on me because we don't use them anymore.
Trent made me cut up my credit card a long time ago.
Good for you.
Yeah.
It's because he's done Financial Peace twice, right?
I guess. I want to do Financial Peace.
It's so good. It's really good. Like,
give us the high level.
And Dave, what was I going to say? Anyways, okay, so he pretty much is like no debt. Like, you don't need to have debt.
Yeah.
You don't need to have credit cards. Like, pay everything with cash. And he just takes you through like what it's called his baby steps. So it's like the first step is to have a small emergency fund of $1,000. Second baby step is to fully get out of debt, like everything. And he does a debt snowball, which is like you pay off your smallest debt first, use all that money, next debt, all that money, next debt, blah, 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 until you're done paying off your debt except for your house. And then third is like another emergency fund for 3 to 6 months of your expenses. And then 4, 5, and 6 is like save for your kids' college, save for your kids' college. Oh, put 15% of your income into investments. So 401k, whatever that might be, 15% of your income. And then 6 is pay off your mortgage. And then 7, it's like you're financially free. You can invest in whatever you want. You know,
it sounds like Scientology.
Yeah, you have to go up.
You have to go up the rings.
Yeah.
Or what are they called? The
bridge.
The bridge, yeah.
I'm an OT. I'm on OT 8. I'm on OT2 right now. David and I are on OT2. We're paying off debt.
I forget what OT actually stands
We're going
for.
to put a link to our GoFundMe if you want to help us pay off our debt.
It's OT.
Man, that's not a bad idea.
Just
my Venmo
our
name.
our
my Venmo
Patreon.
name.
Our Patreon.
Okay, but that's not going to pay off my debt.
It might.
Okay.
Anyway, what's OT stand? Something operating thetan, I think is what it means.
Oh, because your thetans are
Yeah.
on your body.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We'll talk about Scientology another day.
We have to. We got really into it and
Yeah.
then we stopped.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So the only thing that so
Y'all should do Dave Ramsey.
So here's the thing that's interesting about Dames Ramsey. About Dave Ramsey to me is in order to actually buy a car, or not even to get this apartment, for example, I have to have a good credit score. Otherwise,
Right.
I have to have somebody co-sign on it for me. You know what I mean?
I feel
And if I don't have a good credit, if I don't have
he calls it your I love debt score.
Okay, well, he might call it that, but the
Yeah.
government calls it something different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But it's because everything's your credit score is based on your debt.
Right, but they developed a credit score to show if you're good at repaying your debt. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if
but
you're
if
consistent.
you don't have debt, but you have money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is confusing because David and I actually we did go to an apartment and ask them. This was a couple months ago.
Yeah.
We were like, can we pay the lease up front?
Oh, uh-huh.
Can we pay for the full year up front? And
Yeah.
he said no.
Why?
Because I think they have to check your credit score, and if they need to, what is it called when you get if they need to evict you,
Uh-huh.
it's easier to do if you're on monthly payments, I think.
Well, why would they evict you?
I don't know if you're doing something illegal.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Isn't that interesting?
That isn't. Well, that's
It
what I'm
does.
saying.
It does make it harder to. I agree. It does make it harder to, live in the world that we live in. But he has a lot of good arguments for it.
Well, what
I've been
are
listening
they?
to his podcast. I don't know.
Okay. I'm just confused.
I have to listen.
It's
you have to listen
interesting
to his podcast
because I take great pride in I have a really great credit score.
and I love debt score.
I have a really great I love debt score, but I love debt. I don't love debt. But what I'm saying is I could literally buy whatever I want because I have a really
Well-
great credit score.
With debt,
Yeah.
you can buy whatever you want with debt
Well, I could get a really freaking awesome apartment.
and get in debt. And
I'm not in debt.
Well, I guess with an apartment. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not Dave Ramsey.
So that's what we're
I'm only on step 2.
I'm only OT2.
I'm only OT2. I don't know.
wait, DR2. Dave Ramsey.
Dave Ramsey.
We don't want anyone to think we're Scientologists. That's the thing too, is that's what's hard is in order to maintain a credit score / I love debt score is you have to have multiple lines of credit.
Yeah.
And also you have to pay off. No, you shouldn't pay off. You can pay off, but keep them open. It's confusing.
It is. That's what's confusing. And so in class, people will be like, somebody told me never to close my credit card account
Yeah.
because it'll make my credit score go bad.
We paid off 2 credit cards, I think. We paid off 2 credit cards and something else, and our credit score went down.
Wow.
I know. We closed the accounts and our credit score went down.
That's
I know.
crazy.
I know. 1 student loan, our credit score went down. I know. It's stupid. So anyway,
It's because they want us to be in debt.
they want us to be in debt to the government.
Yes.
Yeah. But
That's why.
and the thing is, I have student loans that are.
You need to listen to his podcast because a lot of people call in to ask about student loan debt. What?
Fine. Listen, adulting is stupid.
And it's crazy. He was talking about going to a good, going to college.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, poor Lauren. Nobody told that to Lauren
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
You went to an out of state private college.
Yeah.
Like WTF.
I know. But I made good friendships.
You spent thousands of dollars for your friends.
They're worth it.
That's good. You said that before.
Yeah. The next one, which is kind of in line, is mortgages.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: is I have bought, lived, and sold a house, and I still have no idea what escrow means.
That's hilarious. Oh man.
I know.
If y'all know what escrow means,
Please
let
tell
us
me.
know.
Like I've seen it even like in when I would go log in
Yeah.
to pay mortgage and stuff.
I think it's like
it
a
would say
savings
it is
account.
kind of, I think.
You're like saving so that you pay your taxes on the, I don't know.
Yeah, so I would like look, it's like, what's escrow? And I would look and read it, and I was like, I still don't understand what
So-
this is.
But y'all, I don't even know. I don't know.
What was you gonna ask me?
Because y'all paid more to your escrow, right?
I don't. Well, I know, I would get emails sometimes that said the escrow went up. See, I don't know. Yeah, so mortgage is something that's so you pay your principal, which is just like what the house is actually worth, and then we had to pay escrow, and then we had to pay
Interest. Right?
interest. And like
And then did y'all have to pay mortgage insurance at all?
I think so,
Because you didn't put anything down.
we put no money down, which was insane, and
Yeah.
it was awesome. For us as like first time home buyers, like
Because you got a agriculture loan, right?
yeah, so it was a USDA loan.
Yeah.
So their incentive for was the incentive was for first time buyers and no money down. Oh wait, no money down was the incentive for first time buyers
Right.
is what it was. And
But you have to pay mortgage insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I don't remember.
Because that's the point in people paying like 20% down
right.
is so that they don't have to pay
Right.
mortgage insurance.
Did you guys put 20% down?
Mm-mm. I think we did a FHA.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I think you have to
that's
put 3.5.
That's the thing too, is we made below, like we were able to qualify.
We didn't.
for-
David and I didn't qualify for the USDA.
They made too much money.
See, that's what sucks too about
Yeah.
loans.
Yeah.
It's like you could get the loan. They can give a better loan to people that don't make enough money.
That's what's weird.
I don't know. There's a bird on your porch.
And Lucy doesn't even care. She's asleep over there dreaming.
Oh, she's twitchy.
She's dreaming about that bird, probably. But yeah, that is a huge thing too, is when we started to look for houses to buy when we were getting married. Wake up.
I was listening.
Is I was 20. I was 24 when we started,
Uh-huh.
and I turned 25, and Trent was 20, which is crazy. But anyway, I literally put all of my trust in the realtor because I had no idea
Yeah.
like what was what was up, what was down. And that's another thing too, is like they don't really teach you about
That's
that
the
in
thing that
school
they
too.
teach Caroline in that class.
Well, good job,
I
Caroline.
know.
I know.
But they should be
Very
doing that
should
for all students.
Yeah, I agree.
In high school.
In high school, for sure.
Teach them about credit cards. Like I kind of knew about credit cards, but not really.
Which is weird, is because mom and dad taught me about credit cards.
They didn't really teach me and Alec.
Yeah.
Maybe they taught Alec. I don't know.
Yeah.
And so I think it was just kind of like credit cards are bad. Don't get one. But then I got one.
No, they taught me like
Get
just
a credit card?
Get your credit card, build your credit. Like your limit's $300, and I was like 17.
Wait, maybe they did tell me that.
Yeah.
Because I had one that was like a small one.
Yeah, that's what I had.
I don't know.
So what we
Anyways.
do now, which might be Dave Ramsey approved, is we have American Express
The charge card.
charge card.
We asked about that in class
What
on
did they say?
Tuesday. Well, I mean, he's not Dave Ramsey, so they don't really know.
Yeah. So,
But it makes sense to me. Like, that
Yeah.
sounds good.
So it's cool because you get points and stuff still.
But it's
so,
your own money.
Yeah. So you pay everything through American Express charge card. It's like a gold card or whatever. And then at the end of the month, you have to pay back what you spent.
But you don't have to. Right?
Yeah.
Like, if you don't pay it, they just charge you, like, an incredible amount of interest.
Yeah. So you just, but the thing is, like,
So you still could get in, like, a lot of trouble financially if you don't pay it off at the end of the month.
why wouldn't you?
I know, that's what I'm saying. But that's why people shouldn't get credit cards if they don't know about credit cards.
Yeah.
Is because you just spend and spend and spend not your money.
Yeah.
And then you think like, oh crap, like now I have to pay it off.
Yeah.
You know, like if people were taught like you can spend this, but pay it off.
Yeah. That's what you should do as a credit card, honestly.
Right.
Is you should buy a credit
And I
card.
think that's why Dave Ramsey is so against them, because people aren't smart enough to pay it off at the end of every month.
Yeah.
They just like, they,
Y'all
including
is
me,
dumb.
they, including me, spend, and then you're like, oh, I gotta pay this.
What was bad too? Not bad, but like when we were in New York, there were points where we had to use our credit card because we were paying for the mortgage at our house in San Antonio and our rent in New York for like a month. It was like 2 months, maybe 3, which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like thousands of dollars. And so we like to live, we had to like use our credit card. But
Right.
anyway, so mortgages. The next one, I think it's something that'd be interesting that you can actually touch on is healthcare.
Listen.
Are we just stressing you out?
Well, I'm just like,
well, this is adulting. This is real. This is what people go through every day.
I know. And I will say, like, hopefully by the end of this year, we'll be debt free and we'll be in a better, like, financial situation. So don't judge my thing right now. We have a plan.
You're on a journey. We're on a journey.
I know, but I feel like I shouldn't say too much.
Don't say too much then.
Okay. Well, we don't have insurance because we're both self-employed. Like, we haven't gotten insurance yet.
A lot of people are in the same boat as you, Alyssa.
I know, but I have insurance-ish.
Okay.
So what was really hard is last year we didn't have it at all, and I was pregnant. So we were paying everything out of pocket.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, somebody else was like that too at the same time. And so that sucked. It's like so expensive. But then when I had the baby, we ended up getting like full coverage for the delivery, and that was good. And like 6 months after I had the baby. So that was good. And then Liam has it for a full year. So we figured it out. But it's just like everything's so expensive. I'm like, ugh. I don't want to say too much. That's it.
Yeah. So Obamacare.
Just stresses me out.
Obamacare is good or bad?
Nah.
I mean, like,
what I want to try after this is the MediShare, the Christian health insurance. Yeah.
Try it.
It's like MediShare, or there's another one too, where it's like not necessarily insurance. Most places will take it.
Do you have to verify you're a Christian?
So, but
I'm OT2 or I'm DR2.
You pretty much like pay. This is stuck in there. You pretty much pay every month like a certain amount, whatever you think is like okay. And then when you have a medical bill, you like say, this is why I have this medical bill, blah, blah, blah. And people from whatever they're paying a month will pay for your medical bill. Yeah. And it's like, that's like how it was biblically set up to be.
Yeah.
So
wow.
I'm going to try it.
Yes. Let me know how it goes. Circle back.
Okay.
Another thing that we had to learn to do as an adult are cooking and cleaning. How did you adjust to that?
I always like when I cleaned, I think if I get in the right mindset, I would clean really well, like in high school, but I never did it regularly. So like having to do it regularly now, I actually enjoy it, and like organizing but cooking, I don't have time for that.
I know. Listen, okay, so cleaning, kind of the same too. Like I'm a Virgo, so I like things like organized and stuff, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I feel like, and Mom, I love you so much. You did so much to us. You're the best mom ever. But I feel like she would get to a point where she would just be so annoyed with how dirty it is that she would just do it for us. And then we got into this habit of like, oh, Mom will just clean it up. You know, like not like consciously saying, I'm going to keep this dirty and so Mom can clean it up. It was just like a, you know,
like subconsciously.
Yeah. It wasn't like a hateful thing. Like, whatever, Mom just gonna clean it up. Like, I'm just gonna make this really dirty. It's just like, I feel like I didn't have any responsibility to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't.
Wow.
You know,
I don't know.
but I mean, even now though, like, I like to have a clean house. I like everything to look nice. Even though
Maybe that's how David feels about me. He feels like he has no responsibility to clean up, and that I'll just do it for him.
You know, sometimes like this weekend I like left to do we did a photo shoot, and Trent just cleaned the whole house, and I was like, maybe I should just leave on Saturday.
That's nice.
I know. Then he was like, well, I'm a stay-at-home husband.
Oh my god.
I gotta do it. And then cooking, like so we tried Blue Apron.
You didn't like it?
It just came too much. Just like too much stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and like even I went down to 2 days because it starts at 3 and then we went down to 2 days and it still felt like.
I don't understand how people can cook every day.
I don't either. And like, I want to be that person, but we also like to
order out.
We like to order out because it's like all these cool different options and varieties and
you can just like choose and go and you're not like, oh, I want Chinese right now. Okay, now I have to go to the store, get chicken,
get
find
ginger,
a recipe. Yeah.
Get you know what I mean? Like it's just somebody's already making it for you and that's so convenient.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if you want anything to be favored to you, use code LAURG91. But yeah, so that was a hard adjustment too. I mean, we still cook at home. Like I'm making those.
I think the thing is like, I get home late from work, like late-ish. I get home at like 6:30, and by that time I have to like feed the baby, get the baby, you know what I mean? Like give him a bath, like put him to bed. By that time it's like 7:30, and then I'm already hungry. It's just easier to like
have someone bring you food.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true.
It is, or just pick something up on the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Adulting is hard. In the future, I'll have a chef.
The chef.
I'm putting it out there.
When you're
out there in the universe.
You're DR8?
Yep. When I'm DR8,
okay,
I will have a chef.
So the last couple things are lady adulting, which
Do
are...
I want to talk about that on air?
Maybe, well... It could be male adulting
I'll
too.
I'll pass it if I don't want to talk about it.
Well, it's male adulting too.
Okay, what is it?
If you're into that sort of thing. Eyebrows.
Oh. I was like, what are you talking about?
Like getting your eyebrows done and
like
threaded.
self-care?
Yeah. Like self-care.
Yeah. I think when I'm DR8, I will have like like set appointments too. Like every 2 weeks I'm going to get my nails done. Every week I'm going to get
I just got my nails done.
Every 2 weeks I'm going to get my eyebrows done, my lashes done.
Yes.
Like just set once a month I'm going to get a massage. Like just set those appointments.
Yes.
In place.
I'm going to be DR8 now. You know? So it was like, the eyebrows, I put nails.
That's what I'm saying. Like
hair.
Yeah.
Stop looking at my hair. You did it. Okay. So this past week. No, these past week people are asking like, your hair looks so awesome. Like, What do you do? And I'm like, I literally haven't washed it since last Monday and it's Sunday right now.
Oh, like it's almost been a week.
It's almost been a week. Yeah.
That's good.
I'm going to go wash my hair though afterwards later on today.
When did I wash my hair last?
That's a secret, guys. Don't wash your hair. Use like dry shampoo and hairspray or whatever. And literally
it'll change your life.
It will. Like that's the key. Don't wash your hair.
The key to adulting is don't wash your hair. It'll save you time. It'll save you money. It'll save you energy.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
Yeah.
And everything you say. Is there anything else? Is there anything else we're missing?
I think that's it.
About adulting?
Can't wait to get to DR8.
Also, having a baby is probably
That's
the most
the hardest part about adulting.
probably the most adulting. Anyway, go to Alyssa's GoFundMe. Help her get
Help me get out of
wish.
debt.
We
I
all
want
need
you to do like in the arms of, and zoom into my sad face.
Far away from here. No, we're not going to do that.
My Venmo name is,
No, because people are going to start requesting money from you.
and then I'll just deny
Hey,
it.
also, while you're on Venmo, can you...
we bet money yesterday and I won.
You did not confirm. All right.
Trent shook my hand.
So don't forget to like this podcast on YouTube. Rate us on podcast on
Alyssa
iTunes.
Dashbarga.
Okay. Rate us, like, subscribe to our podcast.
Share.
In order for us to get like a customized URL on YouTube, we have to have 100 subscribers, and we're halfway there.
Yay!
Yeah. So don't forget to share the podcast, subscribe. Let us know if we missed anything about being an adult.
And leave a review.
And leave a review of the week. Love you guys.
Dun, 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 dun,
Ding,
dun,
ding,
dun,
ding, 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 ding. All is love. All right, bye.
Alyssa.